Good morning, guys. And this is going to be real quick because I don't want to take from the time of our training this morning. But let's see, do I have ability to share my screen? Let's give it a
You
shot.
should,
Yes, I
yeah.
do. Awesome.
Go ahead.
So here, guys, what I just wanted to show is we've got, through COVID, obviously there's been some learning curves and we've gone through different things to figure out really what works. We've tried some things that have worked and some things that haven't worked. But now we have got to the point where we really have gotten a lot of the bugs worked out, and we call it version 2.0. And so this
Classic
is
entrepreneur.
exactly 2.0. So it's very, very simple. Okay. We're still, of course, everything, what Keely said on the calendar, just search up Laura Black on the calendar to find events that are hosted by us. And then you simply, you've got the English house tour, which is actually tonight. So we invite you to plug into that. English house tour tonight, Spanish house tour tomorrow night, as well as all the online meetings tomorrow night as well. And so it's very simple. You register as usual on the calendar. And then when inviting your guests or for your own personal attendance, simply go to Team Elevate USA. That's it. TeamElevateUSA.com. Team Elevate USA. In fact, I will throw that into the chat so that everybody has that. They can just copy and paste it. Team Elevate USA. So when you come to the site, it's a very simple site, very easy. It's just a single page. It's got a little information about our group and who we are. And then you've got the events. So we've got, first off, our live house tours. We have one in English and one in Spanish. And every event has an image, has a description, and the information of when the event is going to occur. So this is every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, and who is welcome to attend, in this case, everyone. And so we have those. In order to participate, all you have to do is come to this website at the correct time, teamelevateusa.com, and then click on either the name of the event or the image, and that will pop you right into the meeting registration page for Zoom. Throw in your info, click join, and you join the meeting, right? So very, very simple. We've got those events. We've got also our online events. So we've got the Pillars of Wealth workshop. We've got our follow-up and funding workshop, as well as our onboarding class. So everything is here. And what the thought process with this is, there was confusion about which URL do I send, and I just one URL. Then your guests are going to be able to, when they see this, they're going to see the breadth of all the incredible offerings that we have every week in our wonderful nationwide community and all this stuff that's available. So you're going to want to, as an ICM, make sure that you are providing them with some direction. So, if they're coming to, let's say for the Pillars of Wealth, you let them know, okay, here's the link, Team Elevate USA. You're going to see we've got a ton of different classes going on. And I know you're probably going to want to go in all of them, but this Thursday, you're going to want to go into the Pillars of Wealth first, all right? Or whatever room it is that they're going to attend. Let them know which one they're in. And you can also mention, hey, there are some student-only rooms, and those ones do have a password requirement. So if you try to go in them, they won't let you in because you don't have the password. So just want to make sure you let them know so that they don't get confused. Should be pretty straightforward, but it even says here, and please note some of the rooms are for community members only. So we've got the different events I can go through here, and then we've got the study groups. So on the study groups, I'm excited about this. We have currently 7 study groups. So we have added a ton of new study groups. We've added a ton of new facilitators. And so we're so grateful for all those who are pitching in and contributing to really take our study groups to the next level. So the study group lineup that we now have is we got fix and flip, we've got multifamily, we have short-term rental, we have wholesaling, we have essentials in English, essentials in Spanish, and then we have a biz dev, a business development study group. And so how it works with these is all of these study groups are actually on a 12-week cycle. And so there will be 12 different, kind of like a curriculum where we follow through a specific order of classes, and then that will repeat after it's gone through the cycle. The cool thing is anyone and everyone, as you guys know, in order to participate in the more advanced study groups, which are, all of them except for the essentials, those study groups In order to participate, obviously you have to have your education, and you also need to be on the OES, or the optional event subscription. We want to ensure that everyone from the day one, as soon as they're getting started, is able to plug in, connect, and start implementing the strategies that they're learning. And so we have here the essential study groups. The 2 essential study groups, those are on a continuous 12-week loop, where you're actually going to be practicing and making the rubber hit the road and implementing those financial strategies that you're learning in essentials, like paying your kids and the tax and the legal and the credit and the self-directing your retirement plan, all that good stuff. You're going to be going through that in the essentials group and putting it into practice, like getting your velocity banking set up, etc. For the essentials groups, we actually have a unique code for that. And so let me just throw that here in the chat. Oops, wrong code. Let's try this again. There we go. So the code is Renatus #1. So that's basically anybody, and please don't share this code with guests, because then guests will get in the study group. The idea is you've got to be an education holder, and then once you are, then you could provide that code Renatus #1, which will allow access or entry into the essential study groups, and those only. In order to get into the advanced ones, when you are subscribed to the OES, you'll receive a promo code, and that promo code will change every month, and that promo code will grant you access into the advanced ones. But for the essential study group, anybody that is in the community, you're welcome to plug into that essentials. Renatus #1 is the code, and go through that 12-week. The idea is, getting through there, implementing all those strategies, and then in the future, then you can kind of graduate, as it were, into the more advanced ones and really start implementing those investing strategies. So we've got all those. And then this business development is incredible. This is actually going to be run by our fellow PAC member, Dr. G. Dr. Gary Lawrence will be supporting us with this business development study group. And so we're looking forward to learning from him and from his experience and strategies as far as growing a strong marketing business. And then we've got information. So if you're wondering who are all the faces behind the microphones, these are all the folks that are currently helping us make all these incredible things happen in our community. So we thank you guys for your support. And this is it. So hopefully no questions. We are going to go over some more information about this in Super Saturday, but hopefully it's pretty clear and straightforward as to what it is and how it works. Just remember, teamelevate.usa.com. Plug in yourself, plug in your guests for any. In order to be on the essential study group, anybody can plug into that. The Renatus number, or anyone who has their education can plug into that. The OES is, it's important to be able to support, to continue to grow the community. Obviously, a lot of time, a lot of money goes into developing and creating all these resources. So being on the OES is important. It's required for the advanced ones, the advanced study groups, but we want to ensure that everyone is able to implement those strategies and essentials and get them going from the very beginning. So, and then get your guests plugged into all of the guest exposures. And remember, house tour tonight, and tour en español tomorrow. Okay, well, I will be quiet now. Dane, back over to you.
Cool.
Once again, if you guys have questions, check it out on Super Saturday. We will dive a little bit deeper.